Hello Virgo, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Let's get right into this read. Waste not, want not, as far as time goes. Remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal reading. Take what's for you and leave the rest. Don't dwell on something if it doesn't sound like it pertains to you. Don't make it fit in any way. Alright, what do we have here? We're starting off with the Three of Swords in the reverse here. Someone getting over some kind of pain or bad times, some negative energy here. Maybe getting away from negative energy. It feels like a heartache, possibly. Maybe getting over a past love or a past loss of some sort. What else do we have here? We have the Nine of Swords. You've been through a lot. I feel like you've been through a lot here, Virgo. A lot of loss, a lot of heartbreaks in the past. It feels like something good is coming in here, though. I feel like you've put your heart on the line a lot of times, and this time is going to be it. This time is going to, part of it might have been you fighting, not meaning to, but fighting love or successes, maybe self-sabotage a little bit. Not meaning, like I said, not meaning to. A lot of us don't know when we're self-sabotaging. We just think that we start into the woe is me, you know? And this could be about a lot of lost loves from the past as well. You have the Page of Cups. This is, the pages are messengers. This is a message coming in here of love. It feels like maybe emotional attachments you may have to someone other than who you're with. Maybe some kind of lost love that you've been holding on to in your heart. Maybe you have drifted off and thought about this person often, even when you're with someone else. The person you're with doesn't know, or the people that you're with didn't know, but this is a love from years ago, possibly, some time ago, could have been months, whatever, but I feel like you've been in other relationships since then, and it's like a reminiscing of a love lost and the pain from it, because you never possibly came to the end of it, you know, like it never ended. It just keeps going on because you didn't have a proper exit, maybe. What else do we have for Virgo? We have the Ace of Wands. I feel like whatever this is coming in here, there may be, I want to say echoes. Maybe you look for the same qualities of this person that you love, that you lost. You keep looking for these qualities that this person had and hoping to find them, and maybe you block love if they don't seem like they have the same qualities as the other person. But you got to remember, that didn't work out. It didn't work out. You may have liked those qualities or thought that was the qualities you needed, but the universe is going to bring in what you need. So blocking love from someone, the point is that it didn't work out. I mean, that might have been what you thought you wanted in a person, but if it didn't work out and ended badly, why would you want to search for that? You know what I mean? All right, we have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse here. Time to let go. Time to let go of, I feel like, what you think love should be or feel like, because you think whatever that was, because it was intense at the time, that is what love was, and you've never been in love since, and no one can make you feel like that. But I feel like you're letting go of that. You need to let go of it, or you are letting go of it, depending on your particular situation. Finding out that you don't need to hold on to those old feelings anymore. You may have finally found the one as well. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups. Hand in hand with that, releasing some old ways of thinking, letting go of some things and moving on here with 8 of Cups, walking away from this, the way you think about relationships possibly, or the way that you think love should feel. You have the Devil. I feel like this is telling of you being easily swayed back into that old way of thinking. Something attaching itself to you, so that you know, you keep on veering in the wrong direction when it comes to love or finances or whatever. Feels like it's like an addiction almost. Like you, I don't want to say it like that, but it feels like someone likes turmoil, or you. It's not that you like it. I feel like you almost, there's a thriving on it maybe. It's easier to say, oh, it's because, you know, this isn't going to work out because, or didn't work out because it's not ever going to work out for me. And that's not the case, but it's easier to do that than to make the changes necessary, you know, to make things better sometimes. 7 of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this is about someone stealing your heart back in the day, and or at another time, your past relationship. Took something from you. It kind of stripped you of something. 2 of Swords in the reverse here as well. Denying yourself a different path and keep going down the same one. This feels easier than making a decision. Just keep deciding on that same thing, that same path, the same way, but it keeps ending you up in unhappiness. All right, I am going to pull a few more cards here from another deck. Get some clarity possibly on what is going on here. Ooh, jump right down. So I was getting the floor. I'm jumping. Queen of Wands. Finally putting your feet on solid ground. Learning from mistakes of the past. What else do we have for Virgo here? Being smarter about it. Releasing constraints. Restraints. We have the Palace of Cups in the reverse here. No longer letting your heart pull you. It's good to let your heart lead you in direction sometimes, because sometimes it's the healthy thing to do, right? It's what you, if your heart feels good about it, then it must be good. That's what the problem is here. I feel like the overall feeling here, the Palace is bringing an overall feeling of the read. I feel like you need to stop letting your heart strings be pulled in a certain situation. Standing firm. I think this is what this is about, why it's in the reverse, because you're no longer going to be allowing that to happen. You're finally seeing where your mistakes have been. Not that everything that you do is a mistake, but there's been different ways you could have dealt with things maybe in the past to have created a better outcome, but you decided to let fate decide it instead of making decisions of your own. Judgment. Maybe you finally came to a maybe a specific a clarity happened within a someone kind of pushed you so that you could understand that you're pushing them away. They may have pushed you within an argument, and this is you here listening to what they said, standing by, and you know, after the fact that it happened, and being alone and figuring out exactly that it wasn't, I think maybe you're like they're judging you. At first you were feeling being highly judged by this person, like that you were in the negative, you were in the wrong, and they're just trying to tell you that you are putting blocks up to keep them out, I feel. I think you took offense at whatever they said at first, but sitting back, you're realizing that they may possibly be right. Obviously, this can't be for everybody, but that's what it feels like to me right now. Speaking on someone in particular here. Anything else here? Yes. Priestess. Looking into yourself after this judgment, after this feeling of being judged. Knowing that that's not what they were going for. They weren't trying to hurt you, and they weren't trying to offend you. They were trying to pave the path so you can see what's been going on, and your actions, and how your reaction to things or your actions has carved out the path of the situation or the relationship. We have the Page of Cups. This is again, right? Yeah. Page of Cups. Second time here in this read. This is probably your true love here. Whoever this was that you had this conversation with, this is someone that truly loves you, and they're telling you this not because they think badly of you about it. It may have seemed like that at the time because you may have been in an argument. It may have been the tone of their voice and stuff, but it was because they were trying to get through to you. It wasn't because they were trying to hurt you or because they don't love you. This is because they love you. And I think this is this message coming across here to you. They didn't mean to hurt you. They don't want to hurt you. They may have said some things, and the way they said them may have made you feel like they didn't love you to begin with. And it's not that. I don't feel that's the case here. Just saying. Let's pull a few cards for your financial side. This seemed like it mostly went towards a relationship. So let's pull some cards on your money, on Virgo's money for the week. What do they need to know about their money? Ooh, look at this. We have, I like that. You have the Ace of Pentacles, talking about money. This is gifts coming in here. This is like paths being opened and doorways to more financial security. And you've got the Three of Cups here. This is partying with your friends, you know what I'm saying? Your cups run over here, and I think it's more than just you. I feel like you're going to the whole situation, the people that mean the most to you right now will be able to celebrate with you at this time. I like that. That's nice. Something definitely coming through here already. Queen of Pentacles. You being in control of your finances, being more grounded and stable. This is what this feels like. This is what's coming on in here for your finances. And you have the Nine of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there's this feeling of constantly trying and trying and trying and trying and then failing and failing. And I feel like this is the end of that. This last thing is coming through here. Your true prosperity and abundance coming through here, and being able to and no more of this. No more of this struggling and fighting for it may be hard to stop. I feel like it may be hard to stop because you've been doing it for so long. But alas, I feel like good things are coming in here for you financially as well in the upcoming weeks. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. You know, I want to pull a wisdom of the oracle before I end this. I feel like that is needed for Virgo. What else do they need to know before I close the read? Okay, that was quick. As soon as I said it. You have Clean It Up in the reverse here. I'll read from the book for you real quick. Let me take a minute. It's driving me nuts. All right, we have the number 21. It's in the reverse, so it's a protection message. Essential meanings: getting to the core of a situation, freedom from a burden, cleaning house, sweeping away what is no longer needed. Your protection message: is it possible you may be focusing too much on other people right now, trying too hard to be helpful? Does taking on what belongs to others make you feel needed or desired? Perhaps you think it's your calling to relieve people of their burdens, but what is the cost to you and to them? Don't clean up someone else's side of the street. You're not helping by freeing him or her of responsibility. You're also not doing yourself any favors, and you just might be adding an even greater strain. You are loved as you are. You don't need to be needed to be loved. Someone may be trying to pay someone's dues. I feel like child support. Maybe you've got the means to fix the situation, and you, or it might not just be child support. It might be any obligation that your loved one has. And instead of letting them deal with it themselves, you've been in this process of constantly cleaning up behind them. Instead of, because they don't learn if you keep taking care of the problem for them. So you just be aware of that. All right, Virgo, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I will see you next video.